I'm the guy behind bands like Zappa.com, which is a music discovery podcast and blog, and now a video cast. On the site, I feature interviews with up-and-coming artists who are working in the tradition of the great guitar god and composer Frank Zappa. So if you like that guy as I do, chances are you're going to like the artists I feature. Hi, this is Ben Summer, and this is the Maiden Voyage podcast for bands like Zappa.com. I'm starting this site as an offshoot or cousin of my existing site, bandslikerush.com. I'm a progressive rock fan and have been for decades, and I'm also a practicing musician. I'm a trained composer and recording artist. You can hear my music at bensummer.com. I started bands like Rush.com and bands like Zappa.com for two reasons. Number one, to selflessly or altruistically feature and showcase lesser-known bands who fans of Rush or Zappa would like to know. And number two, to make friends and contacts in the industry for myself, frankly, and to indirectly promote my own music, which is pretty closely aligned to progressive artists like Rush and one-of-a-kind composers like Frank Zappa. So in the first interview today, I feature Hirotaka Inuzuka. Hiro is the lead guitarist and kind of frontman for the Los Angeles-based band Oddisea. Aside from talking shop with Hiro today about polyrhythms and gamelan music and minimalism, we get an interesting and unusual story from Hiro about the history of the band, which started out a few years ago, firstly as just a generic alternative rock band with a few rough edges, and yet with their second album they came straight out of the gates with a very progressive jazz rock sound that makes them a perfect fit for bands like Zappa. So, enjoy. Hello, this is the first interview for the new site bands like Zappa.com. I'm here with Hiro Inuzuka from the band Oddisea, West Coast-based prog rock band with some real interesting approaches to kind of progressive music. So welcome, Hiro. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the band, where you've been, and kind of what you're all about?
I play guitar in the band called Oddisea. And we're from South California, LA, and yeah.
So you I'm reading the band your homepage, and it's calling out an interesting history. It says you started in 2004 and have been in and out of pop music and experimental music. What do you mean by that?
We kind of started out as playing kind of alternative rock music. So in structure, it's basically it's a lot simpler than prog music. But as we practiced and wrote more songs, we kind of ended up being a little more complex than we started.
Right. So where do you feel you are now? From pop music to experimental music, where along that spectrum is Oddisea right now?
It's pretty experimental, not in a harsh sounding way, but just the way we think about music is more open to a lot of stuff. We do a lot of world music now, and it's been changing a lot.
Right. You mentioned jazz influences, gamelan music you call out in your bio. That's interesting you said that. This one track that I first heard on Rhapsody, I forget the name of it. It's kind of one of your feature songs. It had a repetitive guitar element, which made me think of minimalism. But now that you mentioned in your bio gamelan music, that fits probably perfectly.
Right. I was trying to kind of create the same feeling that's present in the gamelan music, especially in the Bali gamelan music.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, and of course, then you've got the horns around you. So, 4 players in your band, or are there more?
Just 4.
Where do you get all the Who plays the horns?
Friends of ours. I met them through school or through friend of friends, and we asked them to play the parts that we write out. Yeah.
They were ringers, basically.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Did you your music seems kind of complex to be done ad hoc or improv. Do you or any bandmates compose or write down any of the music?
For the last record, The Tyranny of Distance, I mostly did the composing.
Cool. Do you actually compose on paper, or do you just sketch things out roughly?
Both.
Cool.
Yeah, I use notes or some kind of gesture kind of thing.
Right. Cool. No, I'm a composer too. It's unusual to meet another kind of pop rock prog musician who through composes his music. You, me, Zappa, and I think that's probably it. Cool.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan for the band? You guys, do you still have your day jobs?
Yeah. I've been teaching gamelan music. The other guys have different day jobs. Some of them in school. We kind of stopped for we've been stopping giggings last 2 years. We've been like really busy to get together, and now we have different ideas of music, and it's been like a little bit hard to put into one shape. So we've been struggling.
So you guys, are you still a band, or just on a hiatus?
We're kind of on a break, but I like to get that back.
Yeah, you should. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting music. Are you playing in any other bands right now that you want to promote or mention right now?
Well, I'm in the gamelan group right now, and that's my project at this point. But
Where's that?
And that's based on the college, California Institute of the Arts, and that's community/professional gamelan group that plays like traditional gamelan music from Bali.
Cool.
So that's giving me a lot of good influences, and I've composed in the gamelan music too, and I learned so much from doing that. I like to bring that experience to band music and try to write more interesting stuff.
Let's listen to a full track from the band's last album. This is called Sand Castle.